finding American-made products at WeatherTech.com.
My nerve discomfort was really bad. I had 3 flights of steps to go down in the morning.
I was having a lot of nerve discomfort in my hands, picking up a jar of sauce and just dropping it.
I used to play my guitar every other day, at least. If I played for like a half an hour, even 15 minutes, I'd feel little aches right here.
Introducing Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive relieves occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. I was quite surprised about how quickly it started to work.
I feel so much better.
I was quite surprised about how quickly it started to work.
I feel so much better.
As we age, natural changes to our nerves occur, which can lead to occasional
Infections, lactic acid buildup, and liver problems. If you have a rash or other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, or if you are, may be, or plan to be pregnant.
Carroll's head coach when he was a player.
Ryan, well, coach at the University of Iowa. 2 baseball families right there.
New pitcher Shane Harrison to face the top of the Indiana lineup. Harris throws a strike. Shane Harris, a guy with
what up, y'all?
The top end arms, the bullpen for Evansville. Feature really good breaking stuff.
Wait for people to get in the room.
Good strikeout to walk ratio as well. Not overpowering, but he has a wipeout slider to accompany an 88 to 91 mile an hour fastball.
Ball and a strike to Glasser. It's 2-1. With Harris, a back-end guy like Dave Hartman, who's second in the Valley in saves. Just talking to Wes Carroll, our audience gets a look at him. He's done a terrific job finding pitching at the mid-major levels. Think about some of the guys that he's had over the years. The most obvious one, and the biggest name that everybody should know, is Kyle Freeland. In the 7th year with the Rockies. Pitched for the Aces his final year in 2014, and was a first-round pick for Wes Carroll. It's not just Freeland, though. A couple of guys have come out of the pros from Evansville as recently as this last.
Waiting for people to get in the room. We'll wait a couple of more minutes.
Last run around the second base. There's Futures, and he throws out the leadoff man for Indiana. In the last year, the ace for Evansville, or one of the aces, along with Nick Smith, was Shane Gray, right-handed pitcher, threw hard, got drafted by the Yankees. Think back to 2019, Wes Carroll had a Friday night starter named Adam Lucas, who threw 100 miles an hour. You don't get those guys every day. Yeah. Outside the quote-unquote major conferences.
Like bougie, I don't give a what I spend.
That is so cute. When you were little, I used to have those one-piece outfits for you all the time. And even your brother put them on him too.
Oh my God, it was it.
Yes, you know, that was so cute.
It's funny.
Well, you know, when you were kids, you know, it was always.
You're not gonna cry, are you?
I'm not gonna cry. No, but you know,
Don't cry, Mom.
growing up.
I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and start. Because I don't want you guys. I don't want you guys to be, be waiting, and these other people are probably just getting off work. If I didn't have any sleep issues, I would start like 7:30, 8 o'clock. But because of my sleep issues, I'm already. But because of my sleep issues, I'm already, that's just going to add to my situation, and I really don't want to do that. So, but let's go ahead and get started. You're tuned in to the Facts Over Feelings podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. More bounce to the ounce, and I say what counts. Don't nobody go home till the fat man gets it all the way in. What's happening, chocolate people? Hope you've had a swell week. Swell Monday, should I say. Hope it was very productive and you got a chance to do everything you need to do. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Okay? Anyway, I don't know if y'all heard, but there was another mass shooting. I told my Instagram followers about it, and in case they didn't, they didn't know. Can you dig it? And some young man who was, I think he was 18, just start walking down the street, shooting in people's houses, spraying people's houses up. Okay? Oh, God. You dig a Roni? All right, y'all. If you would, please share the link to this live stream on all your social media platforms. That would be greatly appreciated. I want to lay some ground rules real quick. We asked that you contribute something. We're going to go back to the old format. We're going to have a minimum. Okay? Minimum is $10. And there's a reason for that. Again, I'm still receiving contributions that we plan to donate for school children, or black school children, book bags, school supplies, and clothing. I still do that. I do that on my own. Okay? So let's dig deep and contribute tonight. All right? Remember, the information is free. but my time isn't. Okay. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long tonight. Now, what you are seeing out here, okay, I talked to you guys about 4 years ago about Waffen, which is an international white supremacist organization. And they're worldwide. Most of their people are in Europe, but also in the United States. And several of these mass shootings, like there was a shooting down there in was it Missouri City, Texas, right out, I guess that's 45 miles, 50 miles from Houston. Remember that old Mexican dude? Look, that he probably was in his early 20s, and he killed a bunch of people, I think at the high school he went to. Okay. Now, when they raided his house, he had all kind of Waffen. Yeah, they showed pictures of him. He was part of that white supremacist organization. Okay, that's real talk. Now, what I find interesting is this guy had all kind of swastikas and stuff all over his bedroom and stuff. So these people are worldwide. This is international, and they got multiple symbols. They got multiple symbols that they use for each chapter. There's I'll call it a cell. They're cells. Okay. Now, the main dude down there in north of Dallas who shot up that strip mall, that outlet mall. He had, when they went to his house, he had all that Waffen stuff all up in his crib. Okay. And then he had this. Okay. Okay. RaHoWa. I forgot what language this is, but anytime you see this word, you dealing with some white supremacists. Oh, I forgot Canada too. There's a bunch of Waffens up there in Canada. Okay. RaHoWa means war. Okay, just like Blitzkrieg in German means it's war. That's what it means. Or we're about to throw down. Okay. Now, the little punk ass dude that shot up the strip mall, or that outlet mall, he had RWDS. He had RWDS on his, I think, tattooed on his chest. Okay? And what this acronym stands for is Right Wing Death Squad. I'm gonna say that again in case you didn't get it. Right Wing Death Squad. Is that starting to sink in, people? Is it starting to sink in that these people ain't playing? While we sitting around playing, you got wannabe Hispanic Nazis now doing the work of the Anglo. Now, some of you may be thinking that, hey, ICE, what is that, how is he gonna be a Mexican and he's in a white supremacist organization? They see themselves as white. Okay? And they want real bad to be accepted by the Anglos. Okay? Which they are not, because they have some melanin. So keep pressing. What's up, man? So here's the dealio. His actions, I don't know if he left a manifesto. However, okay, these are sleeper cells. So when they sit up here and say that this person is a lone wolf, they're lying. The law enforcement knows damn good and well these people are clicked in with the white supremacist organizations. Okay? Now, Enrique Tarrio, that's head of the Proud Boys. He's supposed to be Cuban or something like that. People are like, well, look at him. Look how dark he is. Clearly, he got some melanin in him. I said, yeah, but he's still fighting for the team. He's still part of the white supremacist team. So hell, they'll accept one of us if we dumb enough to be walking around here talking about white power, like that Dave Chappelle skit. Okay, woogie boogie, nigger, woogie boogie. Okay. So anyway, here's why you need to be concerned. You need to be concerned about these sleeper cells because they can pop up out of nowhere. And yes, most of the time, they hit public places because remember, they have an objective. We may not think so, but they have an objective. Okay, they have a mission to kill as many people as possible and die in a hail of bullets from police that they say will make them a martyr. Now, where have you heard that before? Okay? Remember, the so-called 9/11 terrorists, they had a mission and they carried it out. And suicide is part of the mission. Okay? Because you notice they don't try to get away. They know that they're going to have to. They know that, depending on the police's response time, which nowadays is a lot shorter because of what's going on out here. Okay? So that right-wing death squad, okay? Let me tell you what that also means. It means that they are exacting a jihad against now, obviously, some of these people are not clicked in with white supremacy. They're just assholes. Like that brother that shot them students up there at Michigan State a few months back. Okay? Just an asshole. Obviously, he wasn't in Adam Waffen. Okay? So not all of these people are clicked in with white supremacist organizations. They just got a death wish. Okay? Now, so here's the deal. The reason why these sleeper cells are going out here shooting, killing innocent people. The reason is their attack indirectly is the United States federal government. Did y'all know that? That's their indirect target. Okay? Go to these places where all these innocent people are and just start mowing people down. Well, they know who's going to show up. EMS is going to show up, and the police are going to show up, or the sheriff department going to show up. And now, if you notice, the last few mass shootings, the FBI and the ATF were over there, are part of these investigations. Anytime you see feds, that means this situation is bigger than what they're trying to let on. Because they don't want the public to know that these Adam Waffen pricks, remember, these guys read the Turner Diaries, which says what? Fight the federal government or any government authorities. Okay? And so what they doing is when they go and they kill these innocent people, they know there's going to be a government response via law enforcement and the fire department. They know this. And you don't know when they're going to strike. It's always a surprise when they pop off. That's why they go to places like that, because they know most people don't have time to do the research like I do, or some other folks like me. Mac Daddy, what's happening, man? Hey, y'all, let's get these contributions popping. Come on, y'all. Let's get popping. This ought to concern you. Okay? Now, you might ask, well, some of these people don't go after black people like, white supremacists normally do. No, they don't. I mean, the Mexican dude that shot up that outlet mall in north of Dallas, he killed a whole family of Asians. Then he killed some Indian chick. And I think mixed in there was a Latino boy. I think he was like 8 or 9 years old. I don't know if he specifically went after them Asians, but I found it interesting that most of his victims were Asians. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all in the chat room, hit the like button. So here's the deal. You need to keep your head on swivel. Because when you go out in public, you don't know when these fools gonna strike. You could be pushing a basket around Target or pushing a basket around Walmart, and here they come up in there, pop, 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 pop. You digs? So we need to be concerned that these people got sleeper cells all over the world. Now remember, the goal is to cause as much havoc as possible indirectly geared toward the government, period, whether it's state or federal. But mainly it's federal. Remember that Ruby Ridge shootout of that Green Beret? They killed his wife, and he was some white supremacist all up in the woods. And I think the ATF went up in there and killed his wife. And then you got Waco. They still mad about Waco. Okay? Don't think they ain't. Okay? You and I may let stuff slide. They don't. Hey, y'all, I'm going to say this one more time. Let's get these donations popping. And let me say something to you. I haven't been saying anything. Y'all been falling down on the job. Now let's stop playing. Do you want me to stop? I can stop and go eat my dinner. Is that what you want me to do? Because I have no problem with that. Okay? Let's get these donations popped. Those of you who have not donated or contributed, you need to get off your ass and contribute. It's always the same people. Okay. When you pull your heads out your asses, I'll come back. Got time for this shit. Niggas always gotta act the damn fool. Can't count on black folks for shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we got that popping. Yo, man, I expect everybody in the chat room to contribute. Because none of you guys do. You guys got exactly 30 seconds to start contributing. Okay? If you do not, I'm gonna end the live stream. I ain't got time for this shit. Okay? I'm missing my dinner right now. Fucking with you niggas. Don't make no sense. Black folks always play games and want to do everything on the cheap. And then you get mad when black folks like me and others don't want to fuck with you. Okay? Then you wonder why some black folks just don't even want to deal with other black, especially black folks who work for a living. Okay? I'm still waiting. Let me end this shit. Okay. Okay. You know what? Fuck you niggas.